Last year, Bailey of Bristol set out on another one of its legendary towing tests, with the aim of taking on the Australian Outback with a Bailey Pegasus GT65 and a Bailey Unicorn in tow. This 850-mile journey would take on arid deserts and unpaved roads, so the company wanted to make sure that its caravans were perfectly fitted out for the job. That's where Specialised covers came in. This West Yorkshire-based company has been making bespoke caravan covers for the past 15 years, so they were more than up to the challenge. Today, Caravan Times is going to find out how you kit out a caravan for such a grueling adventure. I'm joined now by Simon Howard from Bailey of Bristol. So Simon, tell us about your latest Australian towing test. What was the aim? What were you hoping to achieve?
Chris, Australia is an exciting new market for Bailey. We've been exporting caravans out there for 3 years. What we were looking to do was to prove to the Australian public that the British UK-made caravans can stand up to Australian climatic and road conditions.
Can you tell us a little bit about the terrain? Why was it so difficult to tow through the particular part of Australia that you chose?
We've carried out a couple of tests in Australia. The first one was across the length of the country on bitumen roads, but this time we wanted to take testing a stage further and take some Bailey caravans right into the middle of the Australian Outback. So we set off from Adelaide and then we drove up through the centre of the country, ending up in a very picturesque part of the country right in the centre of Australia called the Flinders Ranges. And that involved 850 miles going right up through the centre of the country on bitumen, gravel and dirt roads.
Why did you choose to work with Specialised covers when you were preparing your caravans for this trip?
Caravan is a large investment and a lot of people want to protect that investment, and what we wanted to do was to make sure that the caravans remained in pristine condition throughout the test. They're cloaked in GRP, so they're pretty tough anyway, but we wanted to give that extra level of protection by putting one of these fantastic Specialist covers onto the vehicles.
I'm joined now by Elliot Long of Specialised Covers to find out a bit more about the development of this particular product. So Elliot, I understand your products are particularly popular in Australia. Why do you think that is?
Mainly because of the terrain. It's really harsh environments, the settlements are generally a lot further apart, so caravanners generally are towing a lot further. And I think also because we're working with a lot of the British caravan manufacturers, they're really doing well out there, they're exporting a lot and they're coming to us, we're working directly with them and exporting the covers with the vans at the same time.
Specialised covers, they've been very proactive in the Australian market. They work with our Australian distributor to come up with a specialist product for Alu-Tech caravan ranges. So obviously we were keen to work with them and test their product in the Australian market, and we're delighted to say it was every bit as good as we would have hoped it to be, and provided our vehicles with the ultimate in protection throughout this very difficult, challenging test.
We were approached by Adrian Van Gielen, who's the managing director of Bailey Australia. Very specific needs, you know, he wanted the best cover for the Australian market, which was great because it allowed us to go back to the drawing board, think, okay, what can we look at, what can we do? And because of our other sort of cross industries that we work in, we took some of the products we developed in Formula One and some of the padded foams, and we designed something that had all the sort of access points that you might require without needing to take the cover off, covering the harsh terrain for the impact damage. We've got the cutouts for the lights because everyone was tailored, so we did the Unicorn 2, GT65, and we even did the older crossover models, the older Pegasus and things like that.
And what were the results of the test? When you got the caravans back, what did they look like? What had they been through?
The caravan stood up remarkably well. We were very, very pleased with the results. Bailey Australia, our distributor who organised the test, they took along a number of Australian journalists and they were extremely impressed with how the caravans stood up to the Australian conditions. They also took a couple of Aussie-made vans as well, and our vans compared very favourable to them. So it was very encouraging and did show that our caravans with their Alu-Tech body shell are suitable not only for driving on bitumen roads in Australia, but also taking them into the outback for a bit of wild camping.
And this product's also obviously available in the UK. What do you think this brings to the average UK caravaner and the protection that they need on their holiday?
The best protection you can get, you know, that ultimately that's what we're about, you know, innovative tailored protection. Even though, you know, we don't have the environment similar to Australia, still there are UK customers towing top of the country, they're going over to France, they need access still to their locker boxes, they like the fact that they can stop and drop the window down. It's completely road legal because they've got the lights visible, but they've also got that peace of mind that it's padded, they've got that extra protection from stone chips, debris, dirt, and when you arrive on that caravan site you're not then messing around cleaning it, checking your van, get to site, pop it in its storage bag into the locker box and your job done.
And what about residual value? Obviously a caravan's a big investment. How does having a towing protector help protect the value of your caravan?
Well, exactly that. You're going to stop all the towing damage. So most caravanners out there will know when you go to trade in your caravan, it's one of the things that they will really knock value off is how badly damaged, stone chips, wear and tear in general. By using a cover, you know, in the perfect world from day one, you're not going to have any of that. The cover will take the brunt of that, and it's designed to take that impact, and therefore your front of your caravan stays clean, no chips, no dents, no sort of mucky marks that are hard to get off, and you're also protecting that big investment, which is your window. You know, caravan manufacturers are making windows bigger and bigger and bigger, more lighting, but then ultimately that's a bigger cost to replace if you get a chip in it. This takes all that risk away, so you know it's a great thing to protect your investment and get best residual value, coupled with a storage cover as well. We'd always recommend for them.
Thank you very much for your time today, Elliot Long from Specialised.
Thanks, Chris.